YouTube friends, it's Nicole with a review for you. Since this pandemic started, people have been hunkered indoors, doing indoor things. Lots of us have been wanting to learn something new, whether you're on the crafty side or you want to make sourdough. It's one of those two things. So if you're on the crafty side like me, maybe you wanted to learn to sew. Well, I have been sewing on and off throughout the years. I'd made Halloween costumes for my kids, but I didn't formally learn sewing. I would just take the pattern and follow the instructions, which are difficult at best. And I don't even know how I got through them, but I would make the cutest costumes, but I want to make something that I could wear outside. So I stumbled across Mimi G's Sew It Academy, and I've been at it for actively doing the lessons for 4 months. I started in May something. It was May something. And now it's September something. 4 months. So I feel qualified to tell you something about it. Now, if you've ever heard of Craftsy, they also have sewing videos. And when Craftsy first started, the videos were a la carte. You'd buy what you want and for like a certain amount of money. And then they turned into a subscription service where you could watch any video for a certain amount of dollars. And now they're back to Craftsy. I really don't know what they're doing right now, but I'm familiar with their videos and they're pretty useful. You cherry pick what you want, like they'd have something on waistbands or zippers, and you pick the techniques that you want to learn. The thing with me and my psyche is I need to learn from the beginning because I'm so afraid I'm going to miss something. Like I can't watch a series show. I can't start at number 5 because I don't know what happened in the 4 shows before that. And so I can't ever watch the series. This is kind of like me. With the sewing, I have to start from 0 all the way to knowing what I'm doing. And you don't know what you don't know, so how can you go looking for information on something you don't know? So I decided to join Sew It Academy because she promises to take you from 0 to hero. She takes you from learning the sewing machine to sewing straight lines all the way to knowing what you're doing. That appealed to me. It is suggested that you start at the first video and go in order from to 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, even if you've sewn a little before, because there may be spots, gaps in your learning that you don't know about. The skills in one video builds off the skills from the videos before it, so you progress in an organized fashion. So here is the landing page of the Sew It Academy. Welcome, Nicole, it says. You have a choice between women's wear, men's wear, and kids. I have women's wear, but you can always upgrade for a few dollars more a month. So here are the courses. This is the first one. I'm pretty sure this is the free one. It takes you through how to use a sewing machine, basic stitches like sewing a straight line. There are sheets you can print out to sew straight lines and curves so you don't mess up your good fabric right away. Here's the first project, the sunglasses case. Let me show you mine. Okay, this is my nurse bag. They're in here somewhere. A bag of chips. This is some ibuprofen. Oh, there it is, there it is. That's my sunglass case that I made from Sew It Academy. There's a little pucker right there, but it's functional. For some reason, my reading glasses are over here in this pocket. Don't ask questions. I don't know. Oh, there they go. See? Function. Oops. Uh-oh. It's a little loose. It's fine. Project number 2, the railroad tote bag. Of course, I have to show you. We have to come out to the car to see it because I use it so much. There it is. It matches my sunglass case. So it's made of denim I got online and some belting. There's a pocket on the other side. Where is it? Pocket. There you are. The contrast in the pocket was made by turning the fabric over to the other side. High-tech stuff, I tell you. Here's course number 2, Beginner Techniques. Mimi tells us about sewing tools and how to get pretty seams even when they're curved. Just more of the basics here. Here's the next project, earbud case. Okay, I'll show you mine. My earbud case is also on my nursing bag. You guys, I use this stuff. Here it is in black and white polka dot. I actually have my earbuds in there. I use them when I'm not too busy. And on the inside, it's blue. Kind of like a ladybug, but blue. I have another earbud case cut out to match my first 2 projects because I just feel it needs to be a matching set. I may or may not get to this. Ever, because there's always something else to make. Course number 3, Intro to Fabrics. This is where we learn about fabrics and elastics and needles and which ones to use because we're about to start our first garment. And here it is. It's a top and a skirt. I made this during the height of the pandemic when no stores were open. This is actually a sheet from Walmart, so please forgive. You may have noticed that I was actually wearing this top in my last video. We're heading into scary territory now, sewing with knits. I thought I never would. I was just too afraid. Mimi walks you right through, though. We start out with a pair of leggings. I thought that was so ambitious, but check this out. We don't even use a pattern. We draft the leggings ourselves to our own measurements. Whose butt does this fit? My butt. Next up is t-shirt and t-shirt dress. More hard knitty stuff. But is it? I guess not if I did it. I'm so proud of this neckband. Just take one little look. So, lengthen the sleeves a little bit, lengthen the length, and now you've got a t-shirt dress. Next is course number 5, the basic skirt sloper. A sloper is a basic pattern block that you can use as the basis for other designs that you want to make, or I think to make existing patterns fit better. This is the basic skirt I made from the skirt sloper. Look, Mimi has a mask pattern too. Make 2 more skirts with that sloper, she says. Okay. Slash and spread your sloper pattern a little bit, and then look, you've got an A-line. Lengthen it, peg it, and put a kick pleat in the back, and you've got a pencil skirt. You guys, this is so cool. So many of us had trouble with this basic bodice course, especially the big boobied women. I had less trouble than them, but I still had my share. With the basic bodice, we were to make a peplum top, but peplum's really not for me, so I made it out of a cheap muslin just to get the practice in. Plus, who wants a zipper in the back of their shirt? Yes, I made this bra. Here it is. I don't know what I did wrong, but it turned out too small for me, but it fits one of my skinny mini daughters perfectly, so it all turned out. Here's the back. It's the prettiest bra I ever had. I may make one to fit me. And the front again. Pretty, pretty. Do you love it? Okay, everything but the bra was self-drafted, so we are starting to get into sewing patterns now. So this course 10 is where we talk about all the symbols and sizing and all the confusing parts of sewing pattern. More pattern talk because we're about to make a button-up shirt. What? But look. Here's mine. Don't you love a crisp white shirt? I look at this and can't even believe I did this. Look, it buttons. It buttons up and it's not crooked. I can't even believe this. And now we're talking about pants. Every time we start something new, I think I just can't do it. But then I get out my supplies, follow the instructions, and now I've got a pair of pants. Short pants. I do want to say that this is a self-paced course. No one's clocking you. The videos go up once a month, and you can do it as fast or as slowly as you want to. I've kind of been a Speedy Gonzalez. I've only been in the academy 4 months, and I'm already on course 15. I'll probably slow down, but I am just too excited. My 3-piece wardrobe is not very wardrobe-y, as in the pieces don't match, but they are 3 pieces. Elastic at the legs. And piece number 3. Loungewear, I say. The rest of the academy is ahead of me. We're going into tailoring next. You see how the pictures are black and white, and then when you finish them or finish watching them, they turn color. So everything else is in black and white. I think that's kind of neat. So here's just a glimpse at what's coming up. Yada, 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 yada. Let's see what's down here. There is some bonus. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, it's a new course. It just got put in today, it looks like. A tiered dress. Number 49. I want a tiered dress now. Oh, it's so cute. So I'm still enrolled in Mimi G's Sew It Academy. I like it enough to stay there. So things I really like about Mimi G's Sew It Academy. I like the progression of skills, making projects as we go along. It's building confidence in me. I'm actually learning stuff, and I'm faster at sewing. Where once it would take me weeks and weeks to make one thing, I made this in one day. It was like, I went to the store to get matching thread. It was like 2:30 when I left. I get back and I'm done with this by 7:30. Before, it would have been weeks. I would have been afraid to cut the fabric first off. Each step I'd be too afraid to do, and I'd spend days and days worrying about it. Now, I have so much confidence, I'm just like, well, let's just get this cut out so I can start it up. I also like the Facebook group. Everyone is so nice and sweet. None of us really know anything, so we can't help each other when we post questions. So I have another Facebook group with people that know what they're doing, posting, and I've gotten lots of help there. It's called the Self-Sewn Wardrobe if you're interested. That actually leads me to a thing that's not as cool. The Facebook group doesn't really have people answering questions. People that know what they're talking about. But I will say, in their defense, there is an email link that you can use to ask questions, and I've never even used it, so I don't even know how responsive they are. So I'm just a little shy, so I've never tried it. Another thing that's a little more serious, a little flaw, is there are plenty of mistakes in the videos. Some major, that if you follow closely, step by step, the instructions, you're gonna come out with some jacked up items. And so Mimi has a video out once a month. She has about 48 videos, so I'm thinking it's been about 4 years. I don't know for sure, I'm just doing the math. But there's some videos that will cause some issues if you can't figure it out. And on the Facebook group, one of the moderators said that she is slowly refilming videos. So I don't know what slowly means, but hopefully that gets worked out, because it's kind of like tripping over rocks when you're trying to get somewhere. and there's this huge issue, like when we go, like when we made the A-line skirt from the straight skirt, she had this like the slashing and spreading, but not closing out the darts. But if you don't close out the darts, your waistline is like 6 inches too big. And I had to figure that on my own. Just things like that. But figuring it out gave me even more confidence, so that's even a positive. But all in all, I think the positives outweigh the negatives. It must, because I'm still there. And I'm still doing the courses, and I'm still on the Facebook group every day. So I must love it. Oh, another good thing is that she doesn't take your credit card. She gives you a trial without wanting your digits. You get access to a few classes, the first couple I think, and then she lets you decide if you want to continue or not, without hoping that you forget and she gets some of your money. She doesn't do that like others do. What is my hair doing? So, if you want to learn to sew, and you don't mind a few negatives, there are a few, or you just want to try it out, give it a go. Maybe I'll see you on the Facebook group. I'm Nicole. There. So, oh my goodness. Well, I'm doing my hair tonight. Don't worry. Well, if any of this was helpful to you, go ahead, hit the like and the subscribe, and hit me up next time. I'll be waiting for you. Till then.